If there was a way to 2x, 5x, or 10x your business in the next 90 days, would you do it? If there is a way to get more clients for your business or you conquer your market and become the most known in your city for what you do, would you do it? If there is a way to command premium prices for your services and never have to negotiate on price again, would you do it? If so, this masterclass is for you. And using the Authority Creator system that I outline in a second will help any video business owner, business leader, or online coach that feels overlooked and undervalued establish authority, attract dream clients, and drive a ridiculous amount of sales to your business while you sleep. I know this because I've used what I'm about to share with you to do exactly that. But before we dive into the system, let me share a bit about myself. I'm Julian Wallace, also known as the Brand Authority Master, and I've been exactly where you are right now. It took me 4 years of blood, sweat, and tears to scale my video production business, More Than a Dreamer, from zero to multiple six figures a year. Then, using the Authority Creator system, I scaled my consulting firm, Authority Creators, formerly Dreamers Academy, from zero to multiple six figures in just 30 days. Here are actual screenshots from my businesses. We collected $412,324 in cash over 2 years with More Than a Dreamer, and $24,670 in cash and $53,560 in contracted sales in just 30 days of launch for Authority Creators. Since then, we've consistently generated $20,000 to $30,000 every single month. But you don't just have to take my word for it. Let me introduce you to some of the other entrepreneurs who have experienced incredible results with the Authority Creator system. Elliot scaled his real estate media company from zero to $10,000 a month in only 7 weeks. Casey went from making $4K a month with his social media marketing agency to $9,700 a week in only 4 months. Boris used this system to scale his online coaching program from zero to $70,000 a month in only 6 months. And don't worry, you don't have to become a marketing genius to get results like these. Their success is very replicable. If they can do it, so can you. You see, I've been where you are, and I tried all the traditional methods to get clients. I tried cold calling and failed. I tried cold emails and failed. I tried cold outreach on Instagram and succeeded, and then Instagram changed their algorithm and I failed again. But during this time, I was able to get good clients and eventually started to grow through word of mouth and referrals. I had a couple consistent months in a row where I'd make $6,000 to $8,000 a month. I felt really good about myself. Then I'd have a few months where my phone would barely ring at all and I'd be making close to zero. I didn't like the uncertainty of just relying on word of mouth and referrals to grow my business, so I tried a few more ways to get clients. I tried door knocking and failed. I tried passing out flyers and failed. I tried networking events and also failed. I was so stressed and frustrated with the uncertainty that I started applying for 9-to-5 jobs. Here's a screenshot from my video resume for a video producer role with cryptocurrency exchange Coinbase. Out of the 1,500 people that applied, I made it into the top 3 applicants and still didn't get hired. But not getting that job motivated me to try entrepreneurship one more time. I knew my service was good, but I just needed more people to know that I existed. So instead of going down the insane path of trying to figure things out on my own, I decided to invest in over $40,000 worth of online education and mentorship programs to find a better way. I didn't have the cash up front, so I took out a loan to pay for the education. This was a risky move, but I had no other choice but to bet on myself. It was my dream to have a successful business so I could be financially free, and I wasn't going to let anything stop me from turning that dream into a reality. So after months of testing out all the different strategies I learned, while also using the skills that I developed in video production, I took the best parts and compiled them into a simple to follow system. And within days of implementing this system, my phone started to ring from new prospects that wanted to work with me. And over the next few days, I contracted $10,000 a month worth of business just like that. But it didn't stop there. After a year of using this system, my business was consistently making $25,000 to $30,000 every month, and we opened up our first studio and started building out our team. This system was like pouring gasoline on a fire that could not be put out. I was so confident in the results of this system that I started offering the implementation of it as a service to all of my business owner clients. And as a result of that, we ended up creating thousands of videos for our clients to help them establish authority, attract dream clients, and drive significant sales for their businesses. Collectively, we helped our clients generate over 7 figures in sales for their businesses. Here's a photo from a client event celebrating these wins. But because of the success our system was having, I saw an opportunity to help other business owners and business leaders who are really good at what they did, but just didn't know how to make more people aware of their services. You could be the most talented person in the world, but if no one knows you exist, it doesn't matter. So I decided to package up my knowledge into a consulting offer, Authority Creators, and teach my system to people just like you. And within 30 days of launch, while implementing this system, it turned into a $20,000 to $30,000 a month business in 30 days. The same guy that almost gave up on his dreams to work a corporate job had made a multiple 6-figure business in only 30 days. All because I had finally cracked the code on how to predictably get clients while I sleep. It took me 4 years to make my first 6 figures and only 30 days to make my second. So today, I want to share with you the 3 key pillars of the Authority Creator system that took many years of failure, $40,000 in online education, and hundreds of hours of research to develop, so you can copy and paste what took me years to achieve and make your first or next $10,000 to $30,000 in the next 90 days. Full disclaimer though, although the system is simple to implement, it will take hard work and consistency. Nothing in life that is worth having comes easy, but if you're really good at what you do and tired of feeling overlooked and undervalued, this system will be the key that helps you stand out in a crowded market so you can get the recognition that you deserve and drive more sales to your business. So here's how the Authority Creator system works. There are 3 key pillars to the Authority Creator system, and each pillar has subcategories. When executed effectively, you'll be able to rise above the noise and become the go-to authority in your market so you can consistently attract high-paying clients that want to work with you. So let's start with the first key pillar, which is branding. Brand takes a long time to build, but it's the most valuable thing you can own. It gives you the ability to get insane returns on advertising, price far above the market, and keep people buying from you. It's very hard to imagine something better than that. It just takes time. Alex Hormozi. The only way to separate yourself from the competitors who offer similar service as you is to focus on building your brand. There are 3 types of brands you could build. You could focus on building your company brand, a personal brand, or an authority brand, and they all have pros and cons. So let's start with company brand. A company brand is a brand built around a business entity. It represents the collective values, mission, and offerings of the company. Examples of this would be Apple, Nike, and Google. Now, the pros of this is that it does offer a professional image and is often perceived as reliable and established. But the cons is that it lacks a personal connection, which makes it harder to build a personal relationship with clients, which is crucial for high-ticket sales. It would also require a high marketing cost, which would require a substantial investment in marketing to build and maintain brand awareness. And then we have personal brands. These are brands built around individuals. Now, personal brands focus on the personality, expertise, and lifestyle of a person. Examples of a personal brand would be Logan Paul, Kylie Jenner, Mr. Beast. Now, the pros of focusing on building a personal brand is it's much easier to connect with audiences on a personal level. You can make money through sponsorships, brand deals, and ad revenue. But the cons is that in order to build that connection with audiences, you would have to share your personal details about your life and lifestyle, which can lead to privacy issues. And also, your success is determined by broad engagement from people who may not be perfect fit clients, and you have to follow trends and go viral to stay relevant and make income. Now let's talk about authority brands. An authority brand is a brand built around an individual's expertise and thought leadership in a specific niche. It combines the personal touch with a strong focus on providing value and establishing credibility. Examples of this would be Alex Hormozi, Myron Golden, and Iman Gadzhi. Now, the pros of an authority brand is that it positions you as a thought leader and an expert, making it easier to command higher prices. Clients will seek out your expertise, leading to higher engagement and loyalty. And while it leverages personal branding, it focuses on expertise, which can be scaled through content, courses, and consulting. And authority translates to higher conversion rates for high-ticket services due to the trust and value perceived by the audience. Now, the cons, however, are that it does require consistent effort to maintain authority and credibility, and you will need a strategic approach to content creation and marketing. Now, if you're anything like me and you don't want to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars marketing a company brand that has no personality, doesn't connect with your ideal clients, and you also don't want to build a personal brand that requires showing your personal life going viral to make an income, then an authority brand is the best option for you. The only way to be identified as an authority brand is to get laser focused on solving the problems of your ideal clients with your brand messaging. Like my client Seth, who scaled his content agency from 0 to $10,000 a month in 8 weeks. When we first started working together, his brand messaging was centered around his product, and because of this, he wasn't getting any of his idle clients to commit to work with him. He was even offering free services, and his idle clients still weren't interested. This is because people don't care about your products or services. All they care about is if you can solve their problems or not. So we changed his brand messaging from "we have the best quality videos" to "our videos will help you generate more leads for your business." Within a month of working on his brand messaging, he had his calendar fully booked with qualified sales calls and closed his first deals. Brand messaging doesn't have to be complicated. Just focus on solving the problems of your ideal clients and you'll be good. Now, once you have your brand messaging locked in, the next step in the system is content creation. However, not all content is created equal, and you don't want to be a mere content creator. Content creators focus on building personal brands that will entertain their audience in hopes that they will generate views and engagement from a broad audience, which will lead to building an audience of followers that aren't ideal and won't buy your high-ticket service from you. And this is because they're focused on serving the many and not the few. When you're focused on serving too many people with your content, you won't resonate deeply with anyone. And resonating deeply with an ideal client is what will get them to want to work with you. This is why you should focus on being an authority creator. Authority creators focus on creating high-value, niche-specific content aimed at establishing themselves as experts, leading to stable, high-ticket revenue opportunities and a strong, loyal following. So if you want to build a reputation as a thought leader in a specific niche and monetize through high-value offers, becoming an authority creator is the only logical option. So what kind of content should authority creators make? While blogs and audio-only podcasts are all great forms for making content, the most effective is by far video content. Your ideal clients want to work with someone they like, know, and trust. And the best way to gain that trust is by turning on your camera and talking about the topics that you address in your brand messaging. Topics that identify pain points, solve problems, and educate your ideal clients on how your service can help them. And the most powerful aspect of video content, that your ideal clients will feel like you're speaking directly to them, which will allow you to connect with many prospects at once rather than having to talk to them individually. And that brings us to the next key pillar, which is advertising. Just imagine how long it would take you to go outside and give a 60-second pitch to 1,000 people about the value of your service and why they should work with you. That would take about 17 hours to accomplish, assuming you took no breaks. Now imagine you filmed one 60-second video and it was seen by 1,000 people in just a few minutes. That's the power of advertising. Advertising amplifies your brand messaging, ensuring it reaches your target audience. And the best places to advertise your content is where the most eyeballs are. So let's talk about content distribution. The best platforms to distribute your video content are YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, LinkedIn, and X. Where attention goes, money flows. So the last thing you want to do is split your attention trying to figure out a bunch of different platforms and algorithms at once. So I recommend focusing your attention on Instagram and YouTube. These are the two platforms that I'm using to generate clients for my business, and I'll dive into exactly how to use them correctly in the next couple minutes. Now that we figured out where to distribute your content, let's talk about the different types of traffic on each platform and how to use them. There are two types of traffic that will drive attention to your content. There's organic traffic and there's paid traffic. Most people will try to grow their businesses on Instagram and YouTube with organic traffic, which is a great place to start, but focusing on organic traffic alone won't generate you business. Organic traffic is extremely congested and will require you to post a high volume of content in order for the algorithms to share your content with your perfect fit clients. Organic traffic is essentially like being in bumper-to-bumper traffic on the freeway. For context, there are 95 million photos and videos shared on Instagram every day, and 300,000 hours of content uploaded to YouTube every hour. Competition is fierce, and in order to get any reach, you'll have to chase trends and post an outrageous volume of content just to potentially get seen by your perfect fit clients. Chasing trends and trying to go viral will water down your brand and make your ideal clients view you as a cringy content creator that is hungry for views and provides no real value. Paid traffic, on the other hand, will show your content to your perfect fit clients without you having to jeopardize your authority brand's image. It's equivalent to seeing billboards while in traffic. Your content will literally rise above the noisy traffic so your messaging can be seen by the right people. Now that you understand the different types of traffic, let's talk about how to use this traffic on Instagram and YouTube. Instagram is the best platform to use for getting attention towards your authority brand. The best way to get this attention is by using a combination of paid and organic short-form video content. YouTube is the best platform to nurture the attention that you get on Instagram. You do this by funneling the traffic that you get on Instagram to long-form video content that will build trust and credibility. This combination of paid and organic traffic works so well that it helped my client Abigail pack out her sales calendar and sign her first couple clients for her content agency while only spending $5 a day on paid ads. Finally, let's talk about turning attention into revenue with the last key pillar, monetizing. The best way to monetize your authority brand is by having a scalable offer. Here are the best offers you can scale as an authority creator. So the first is a premium done-for-you service. So this is any service that requires you to spend your time to complete. For example, with my video production company, we would go to clients and actually film for them. So that was a premium done-for-you service. But then we transitioned into high-ticket consulting. So once you learn something from a premium done-for-you service, then instead of doing it for people, you can do it with people by offering it as consulting. So this means that you share your systems and processes with clients. So instead of doing it for them, you'll do it with them. It's more hand-holding. With the done-for-you, it all relies on you, versus consulting, it's more of a collaboration. It's a much higher leverage activity that doesn't require you physically putting in man hours. Then we have online courses and community, which is taking everything that you've learned in your consulting and coaching service and packaging it into an online course that can sell an infinite amount of time. And then once you have your online course, you can still offer high ticket consulting and premium done-for-you services, but now that your time is more valuable, you can charge a significant amount more. So once you have your offer, now it's time to start generating sales. Now this step is extremely crucial and it's where most business owners drop the ball. Most people will make content and think that the attention alone will generate sales for the business. This is why so many people have tried making content to get clients and claim that it doesn't work for them. In my experience, less than 30% of sales will come from people reaching out to you. The other 70% of sales will come from you reaching out directly to every single account that follows or engages with your content. This will allow you to start genuine conversations with your ideal clients and turn into qualified book calls on your sales calendar. But when you reach out to them, you don't want to come off as salesy or desperate. Your ideal clients are getting sold to every day and can sense when you're only in it for yourself. So you want to make sure that you approach them as someone that can solve their problems and help them reach their goals. It's all about helping them get from point A to point B. And the key is to reach out to every single account, whether they look qualified or not. Doing this is exactly how my client Matt was able to get his first lead closed from an account that had 0 posts while only spending $2 on paid ads. So at this point, you should have a clear understanding of how the authority creator system works, but truthfully, we've barely scratched the surface on how the system works, and understanding alone won't be enough to help you reach your goals. So there are only 2 paths that you can take from here. You can continue to go down path 1, which is extremely long and lonely. On this path, you continue to struggle to get clients predictably, which will ultimately lead you to feeling overlooked and undervalued. Taking this path is like being dropped in the middle of the forest with no map. You could eventually make it out, but it would take a long time with no sure chance of survival. Or you could take path 2. On this path, we will work together to get more clients for your business while you conquer your market and become the most known in your city for what you do. With me by your side as your guide and the Authority Creator System as a roadmap, you will have all the tools you need to make your first or next $10,000 to $30,000 in the next 90 days. So if you're watching this video and you're tired of being an invisible entrepreneur that isn't getting the recognition or income that you deserve, I would like to invite you to join the Authority Creators Pro community. In this community, you'll learn how to establish yourself as an authority. You'll be able to position yourself as the go-to expert in your niche and build a brand that commands respect and attracts high-ticket clients. You'll also learn how to create impactful content that not only engages but also converts, and you will use storytelling and persuasion techniques to build trust and credibility. You'll also learn effective marketing strategies that will allow you to harness the power of social media and video marketing. You'll learn about organic and paid methods to grow your audience rapidly. And then you'll learn how to convert your leads into clients, mastering the art of sales without being pushy and implementing a simple client acquisition process, all while being surrounded by other 6- and 7-figure business owners who are on the same path that you can learn from, be inspired by, and network with. Not only that, but you also get discounted access to our next in-person Dream Team Collective Mastermind event. So here's everything that you'll get when you join. You'll get in-depth training programs that will guide you in your execution of the Authority Creator System. So you'll get the Brand Authority Mastery course, the Content Creation Mastery course, the Advertising Mastery Course, the Monetization Mastery Course, and the Content Agency Accelerator 1.0. You'll also get weekly live coaching calls and the recordings from past calls that we've had. And you'll also get exclusive community access with like-minded business owners and coaches. And you'll also get access to a library of resources that have templates, scripts, guides, and other tools. So if you want to take your business to the next level, DM me Game Plan on Instagram to book your free authority game plan call. And on this call, we'll go over where you're at now and where you want to go. And I'll help you map out exactly how to establish authority, attract gym clients, and drive a ridiculous amount of sales to your business while you sleep. So if this sounds good, DM me the words game plan, and we'll talk soon.
I have my real estate media business and also social media business now, thanks to Julian, Top Shelf Media.
Julian Wallace with the Dreamer Academy. He's helped me get better at ads, better at scripting, better at branding. You're gonna miss out on the biggest opportunity to scale your business, scale your brand in your life.
When I jumped on, I was between 3 to 5,000 USD per month. Right now, I'm at 10.
Look at this. I don't know if you can. Payment just went through right this second while I was connecting, homie.
My name is Casey. I own my own video marketing agency. You gave me a DM script, and I'm pretty sure that next day I closed my first real estate agent for like $1,200 a month or something crazy.
It only says 82 right now, but we got another 2K coming out tomorrow. Thank you so much, bro. Can't thank you enough. I mean, you helped me so much, bro. Honestly, you changed my life. So I just want to give you all the credit and just thank you so much, bro.
Since we started working together, if I pull up totals here, I am at about 29.5. That's 29,500 since I got on board with you.
I'm Liam. I'm a 15-year-old business owner, entrepreneur. When I jumped on, I was between 3 to 5,000 USD per month. Right now, I'm at 10. So it was a big jump. Like, I speak to people all the time who are just like, this is crazy. Like, you went from 3 to 5 to 10K within 30 days, basically. And to me, it wasn't that surprising because I just knew I could do it. And I knew Dreams Academy would actually help me get there.
My name's Matt. I have my real estate media business and also social media business now, thanks to Julian, Top Shelf Media. And I joined your program. You have completely shifted my business from doing just small one-time gigs, and now I have monthly recurring revenue, which I still have so much room to grow, which is awesome.
Find a coach, find a mentor that's been through it, and see if they're teaching their system. Your system is so solid, and I've always believed in systems. The second I saw your system, I was like, oh my God, okay, cool. Well, at least I have something to lean on, okay? I have something to run with. And you know very well, like in the beginning, I wanted to reinvent the wheel a little bit, but then I just went back to the presentation, the way you've set it up, and it worked. Very simple, to the point. So, man, I'm grateful. I don't know, I can't thank you enough.
This is a massive shout out to my guy Julian Wallace with the Dreamer Academy. He's helped me get better at ads, better at scripting, better at branding. My guy is not only just a friend, but a mentor that wants to actually help you scale in business. He understands branding and getting your message out to the world in a way better way than 99.999% of people, right? And so if you're on the fence of should you hire Julian Wallace or not, if you should join the Dreamer Academy or not, right? If you're like, man, I have my credit card right here, I don't know if I should give it to him. If you don't, you're gonna miss out on the biggest opportunity to scale your business, scale your brand in your life. That guy knows what he's doing. All of his clients are winning. I strongly recommend him. And not only does he want you to win as a coach, he's also a good friend. And so I strongly recommend you hire Julian Wallace, you work with him, and you trust him to take your business to the next level.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Gotta give a quick shout out to my man Julian Wallace. This man helped me a ton with pretty much deciding to get back into coaching and helping me with his exact ad strategies and video scripts. In the last pretty much 60 days, I've done a little bit over 50K cash collected in my coaching business. And a lot of that was attributed all to the stuff I learned directly from buying Julian's program. And so it was a great investment. Clearly, super thankful to have worked with him. He helped me a ton. If you're interested, he's the real deal. He's legit. He's honest. He'll tell you straight up. At the end of the day, his shit works. So highly recommend. If you have any questions, I'm happy to talk.
My name is Seth. I actually started working with Julian about 2.5 weeks ago, right when I was about exploring how to get into the video field. I have a real estate media company for the past 6-7 years, and his ad came up. I actually got on the call with him. I really liked what he had. He seemed very genuine, and he showed me basically what he has accomplished. So it was a no-brainer for me because I was already serious about getting into that game. And my first deal is $6,000 deal, you know, $1,597, more than $6,000, $1,597 a month for 4 months. And then I got my second one, then I got my third one. So I've actually paid off already like 2-3 times what I've paid Julian basically to teach me his system. So I'm very grateful to him. All I can say is I'm thankful to Julian, and the system that he has created for himself, it works. Literally works. You don't have to change a single thing. You get in that group, you work with Julian. We're all gonna be there as, you know, supportive as we can be, and I'm very happy. So thank you, Julian. If you're thinking about, you know, joining it, I'd say if you are confident in your ability, then Julian will hold your hand and his system works, so you don't have to worry about that. You know what I mean? So thanks again. Highly recommended coaching, definitely with Julian.
Hey, what's going on? My name is Jermaine. I just want to give a special shout out to Julian and Lainey for making the Dreamers Academy happen, for them creating that atmosphere in the community. Just very grateful and thankful. I was hesitant at first, but after that call was over, because of what we spoke about, you know, it was on my mind 24/7. I couldn't stop thinking about it for about a week, and then I just had to make something make sense and pull the trigger on it. And now in the same week that I joined, I've already landed my first retainer client. So it definitely works, and I'm just so thankful because I was worried, or, you know, I had those self-limiting beliefs about myself, like, man, what if I don't get a client, this and that. You know, you try to talk yourself out of these things, but, you know, sometimes you just gotta have to take the risk. At first I was very hesitant, but now I'm just like, damn, I'm so glad I joined, was able to get my first retainer client, and this is just one of many. So I'm just very blessed and thankful and grateful for Dreamers Academy, the community.
What's up, guys? My name's Matt. I need to give a huge shout out and thank you to my man Julian, because not only has he tripled my business since we started working together back in August, but he's also completely shifted my mindset in the way I think about business. So we started working together back in August. I currently had my real estate media business, and I was doing social media content on the side for real estate agents and investors. But the problem was I had absolutely no systems in place. I was basically just running around as a freelancer. And as soon as I started working with Julian, he implemented an offer, a no-brainer offer into my business to not only get MRR, monthly recurring revenue, but to stack value and provide more value than just the video itself. I would pay him again just for the group and community. Absolutely massive, because showing up to the weekly calls every single week, seeing everyone's results and their wins, and having Julian ask you about your wins, how things going. And if you don't have anything, it's kind of embarrassing. So it forces you to work harder, so you show up to the meetings with wins. And also the Slack channel, absolutely awesome. It's now been moved over to School, and it's even better because we have the course modules and the chat right together. It's absolutely awesome. If you've been thinking about joining, the amount of value in his program is absolutely insane, and no one's doing it like my man Julian out there. Whether you want to start another business, you want to start your own personal brand, you want to start your own coaching program, power of personal branding is absolutely massive. Julian's program, More Than a Dreamer, or Dreamers Academy, right here, 10 out of 10.
So if you're on the edge on deciding whether you should work with Julian or not, I'm here to tell you to just do it. I was on the edge in the beginning of August. I didn't really know, I was like, I can just do it myself. So that whole month, I was trying to do everything myself. I was going to the networking events. I was reaching out to people, and still wasn't seeing results. So at the end of August, I texted Julian again, and I was like, dude, I'm ready. Like, let's get into it. So the next day, we had our first meeting. He gave me a DM script that I should use and said it'll work. And so I tried it that day, and then that night I had my first meeting and my first closed deal. So his stuff works. It's no BS. It's been great. I've been working with him for 3 weeks now, 2 weeks, something like that, and I've already been able to generate almost $5,000, $7,000 with a previous client monthly. And so I'm already almost to that 10K mark, and it's only been 3 weeks, which is crazy. So thank you, Julian, and for the people out there again who are on the edge, just do it.
Hey guys, this is Miles from Rex Visual Services. I just wanted to go ahead and shout out Julian and Laney. They're my coaches for the Dream Academy, and they've actually been very helpful in getting my business up and started. So if you're looking to start your own social content agency for realtors or real estate, you know who to call, Dream Academy.
Hey guys, this is Moyo. I'm here with the Dreamers Academy, and I just want to say I've been able to gain a few wins. I've gained 4 wins. And with that, I've increased my revenue by $4,500. And I just want to say that this program works if you really apply yourself. Not only has my revenue increased, but my overall life condition has increased. I've been able to get back to the gym. My connection with my family has improved. And my overall confidence has boosted because now my social media game is on point, my marketing game is on point, and my editing game is on point. So this program really works if you work it.